Good morning, fellow YouTubers. So, I've had this appointment for a couple weeks, and I really wasn't looking forward to it. But I'm going to get my first root canal. And in a way, that's kind of good, because I'm 53, and I've never had one. And this dental hygienist that was there, she was in her 30s, and she's already had two. And when I was in my mid-20s, dentists used to give me a lot of flack. They'd say, one, you're grinding your teeth, you're destroying your teeth, you got to wear a night guard. And two, you're brushing your teeth too rough, too violently, and it's causing the gums to recede. And they'd even predict by the time you're 60, your teeth are going to be falling out, by the time you're 50 even. And so I'm 53 and my teeth aren't falling out. And the dentist didn't seem to look at the fact that grinding your teeth causes your gums to recede. So I always took so much flack for brushing too violently, and then I needed a really soft brush, and I had to only stroke down. But anyways, when I was 12, I just always remembered my mom coming home after a root canal and then hearing her complain for like a week on how painful it was, and recovery was painful. So when I was diagnosed with needing a root canal, I really wasn't looking forward to this appointment. But what are you going to do? I could have had the tooth pulled, and it would have been like, free. My insurance would have covered the cost of that, as opposed to having to pay $500 out of pocket after what the insurance covered for this root canal. So I'm a little nervous right now as I'm driving to the dentist. But I also kind of wanted to talk about the root canal and rust in the tank. So root and rust. So I left one, I made a video a long time ago where I mentioned, I wanted to go get some gasoline because it was winter time and it was cold at night, and my gasoline had been low in the tank for like 3 nights. And I'd always heard that that can cause condensation, which then leads to rust. And someone left a comment saying no, that's not the case. So I did a little research, and it looks like there's 3 things that can cause rust in the tank. One is bacteria that might just get in there, however it might get in there. Obviously, your tank's not meant to hold bacteria that can start to grow and fester. It's meant just to hold fuel, gasoline. And then the second thing I came across that can cause rust in the tank is ethanol. So I'm not sure. I think all gasoline has some ethanol. So I guess there's no way to really avoid that. And the third thing was a tank that's, like too low on cold nights. So like half a tank or a third of a tank or a quarter of a tank. And it's a really, really cold night, because it does cause condensation where the fluid isn't, where the gasoline isn't touching. Condensation can go up on the top of the tank and start to cause rust. Because how else are you going to get rust basically on the inside of a tank? It's not being exposed to water. That's what normally causes rust on metal. It's from the condensation that's sucked up out of the oil, the gasoline. So it is true that if you want to keep your motorcycle for a long time, if you're just keeping your motorcycle for a few years, even 5 or 6 years, you probably don't really have to worry about getting rust on the inside of the tank. But if you're keeping it longer and you want to try to care for your motorcycle in every way possible, in the wintertime, it is advisable. It's not just an old wives' tale. I mean, it is up for some debate. Some people don't agree, but it makes sense to me. Like if you have a really, really cold drink on a hot day, you're going to have more condensation on the outside of that glass than you would have if the water in the glass was matching the temperature of the room. So we're going to the wrong dentist office right now. I've been here twice. I should have known better. But I did actually go in this dental office once. So I'm already realizing, I read the name of the dental office. Now, no one's seen me do this. I kind of do a little illegal left turn right here because it had an island in the middle. But no one saw that, so I'm good. If you testify, I'm going to deny it. And I'll delete this video. So, just driving down Western. I was on Western in my last video. I love it. It's a fun street to drive because you can drive around in the upper 50s and 60s, and you still get nice big sweeping wide turns. So now I'm coming up to the terraces in San Pedro. Or no, it's actually Rolling Hills, I think is what this area is called. And I'm coming in there pretty early in the morning. My appointment's for 8:30, and I'm nervous because just all those drills, and to see like the powder of your tooth enamel floating up in the air. I never did like another little thing you didn't see right there, but I'm hoping for the best, and it really was relatively painless, and the tools are much quieter these days. So I was pretty impressed, but it is still COVID-19, so there was a lot of, had to wear the face mask in and keep social distancing. And they only let you in. They keep the front door locked until you knock on it, and then they only let you in.
I think if there's one thing,
but it was kind of a pain. They gave me 2 X-rays when I got there. 2 X-rays in the middle of the procedure,
going
and
to
then
the
2 X-rays at the end. So I kind of
done.
mentioned the woman, I get tired of how.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
So I'm gonna start talking to her.
Man. Okay, so a root canal. Well, in the voiceover, I'm sure I explained what a root canal is. It's some serious business. Have to say a little prayer. So, what's going to be worse, the pain getting it done, or the pain
root
in the
recovery
process?
Kind of similar.
No, it's my first root canal. Knock on wood, hopefully my last.
So root canal, you're actually cleaning out the canal. How strange is that? They go up above your tooth and they clean out that canal.
Okay.
So you end up with no nerve after the procedure for that tooth. Hope everyone's doing well.
It's a beautiful day.
I like to think we're coming out of this COVID-19.
All right, you guys, I'll see you after the procedure. I probably won't be talking so clear.